Alright, out of the Westport Jetty. Skip the boring part, walking through the parking lot across the sand. This is where it starts to get interesting. We get to walk across all these rocks. And of course, this is not designed for human access, so yeah. There's no two rocks lined up that you can walk on like a normal person. This is the good part. I will not be going out past the bell tower, or whatever, the bell, or it gets really hairy. There's actually some nice steep 6 and 8 foot deep crevasses in there, where if you fell you'd probably have a broken ankle or leg or whatever. And just none of this ever seems like there's a good way to do this. I think we're still on an incoming tide, so we're just starting the incoming. Which, yeah, that's kind of a little hole there. That one's not bad. The further up you go, the funner it gets. It's like some sort of chess game of how many steps ahead can I plan and push that problem out later of like, where the hell am I going to step? And is that rock slippery? Which, it's pretty dry out today, so that's not bad. And for whatever reason, these rocks are slick as hell when it's wet out, especially if it's been raining or heavy fog the night before. Definitely can't be in a hurry out here. And it's always extra fun when you're lugging a rod and fish around. Yeah, the tide is way out today. Good news is the majority of these rocks are pretty stable. They don't really move much, even my big ass stepping on them, so as long as you step on a rock, they tend not to move. So those chunks of wood seem to move around a bit. And of course, the part you don't see is me lugging a backpack with a bunch of lead weights in it and 2 fishing poles and bait strapped to it. Because you can't go fishing on the jetty without a fishing pole or 2, and you certainly are not walking back to the car real quick for anything. If you didn't bring it with you, you ain't gonna have it. I'm just gonna work my way past these fellers a little bit up. Which of course will take another 15 or 20 minutes because I'm just gonna pick my way through. We're in no hurry. Lauren, limited out already?
I'm not feeling too hot this morning.
Oh, that sucks.
This is slow anyway.
Well, hope you have a better day. Yeah, this would not be the place to not feel well. Anything outside of I want a snack, gotta bring your own snacks, your own water. It's right now out here. Oh, there's someone just past these kids. Great. I feel like there's a spot right up over here. Certainly a workout getting out here. It's not just a walk. I'm still always amazed at all the driftwood and whatever that gets blasted up onto the rocks here. I don't see anything in this section. I would really like to go further out, but I don't think we're going to do that today. We'll just hedge our bets against catching something closer. The fun part is getting out, getting down to the water, and hopefully you can stay there till the tide comes in. Because if you can't, then you got to move up the rocks, around. There's not a lot of great flat spots or whatever to just hang out at. Everything's at an angle of some sort. Main part is you gotta be able to reach out far enough to retrieve your rig and a fish, if you catch one. Of course, I can't see over the edge here. It's just kind of a guess where you're going and hope it works out kind of thing. And hope you can figure out how to schlep your way down over the edge, because no matter how good of a spot it looks like someplace else, it's just different every time. See, that looks good for a second, and then you realize there's a nice big drop. Maybe I can get this other side. I think maybe go up just a bit further. Looks like it's a little easier to navigate. See what it looks like closer to the water. Scheiße. At least it's supposed to be a nice day out. This doesn't seem like a bad spot. Got some barnacles, but I'm okay with that. Better over there. Got a big step down. I like that barnacle rock down there. I can at least hang out there for a little bit until the tide really starts coming in, and then I'll have to move up or out. But how the hell do I get down there? That looks slick. There's not a lot of little rocks. Oh. That rock looks wet. That one right there. So maybe through there. Or should we go down over here? Something just jumped. Yeah, no, this looks like fun. But time for some type 2 fun, I guess. Don't see anything else. Oh, crab down there. They built some steps along here, but that's just silly. The way the bobber fishing. Good luck with it. Spot to get down. That also looks like a lot of type 2 fun as well. Actually, I think go along here, get down that rock. I think I can reach out over everything there to pull the fish up if needed. Kind of use this as a handrail. Oh yeah, definitely a little. Bullshit part is once your feet get wet, it gets a lot harder. All of a sudden everything gets slick. Seagrass out there. Wish that rock was dry and try it, but stay up here for this little bit. We'll check in with you folks later. GoPro, stop capture.